Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Serrano. Today we're going to be talking about the LG G8X ThinQ, and we're going to take a look and see if it's actually good in 2021, 2022, right? Because this is an older flagship device, and a lot of people may be looking to pick it up. But if your very first time on the channel, do me a quick favor, hit both the like and the subscribe button, as well as the bell icon on your way in. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So the LG G8X ThinQ is a really nice device. It has a dual display. We'll get into that in just a second. It also does have two 6.4-inch displays, and as you can see, we do have, wireless charging on this thing. So if you hook it up to the wireless charger, it turns, when it's on the wireless charger, it turns blue. So that's how you know it's charging. If I take it off, it's going to turn red. So I definitely think that this device is cool because it still charges with the case on here, which is pretty cool. So you can see we do get those dual screens. We do get an in-display fingerprint sensor, but we don't get facial ID, facial recognition or anything like that. We get dual cameras on the back of here, which we'll get into in just a second. And as you can see, this thing does have a glass on the back of it, which you do get fingerprints on the glass right here. So just be mindful of that when you have the phone with the case on here. There will be that window which will gather a lot of fingerprints to it, right? So, and also the front is gonna do the exact same thing. So I just kind of want to let you know that it has like a window type of effect where every single time you touch it, it's going to get fingerprints. But it's really cool because when you look at the front of the phone, you can see your face, you can see your own reflection in the phone, and it actually lets you see, like, it's almost like a mirror, so you could actually check to see if you have any mucus in your eye or something like that, or if you have like a booger in your nose or any food around your lips or something. So I think this is cool that you have that on the front because you could see your face when you look at it. And I think that's really cool. It looks really good when I'm looking at that. And it's almost like a mirror, which is really cool. So that's one of my favorite things about this display on the front. It's not really a display, but it's just a mirror. But if it was a display, it would be pretty cool. But you can see we do get the date, time, day, you get your notifications, but you just can't interact with it or anything like that. So as far as the button placement, we do get our volume rockers right here on the left hand side. We also do get a Google Assistant button right here as well. And on the other side, we also are getting your power button right here. So you can see when we hit that, you can see it does actually unlock really quick. So when I open that up, it's gonna unlock pretty quick. So I definitely like the fact that it does that when I open that up, and then I could just unlock that real quick. And you get your one window right here. And then you also do get a second window on the left side. And so let me just turn up the full brightness on this device. And like my only complaint with this device, and there's not really, no phone is perfect, right? Every phone is gonna have its flaws and everything like that. But the only thing is that some of these devices do get updated to Android 10, and this is actually one of the ones that don't get the update to Android 10. So it's not really consistent all around the boards. So I just kind of want to throw that out there that you won't see like consistent, I'm still stuck on Android 9 right here. So I just kind of want to let you guys know that I was stuck right there, and I wasn't able to like get out of, the Android 9. It doesn't let me get out of there. So I just kind of want to let you know that, some of these will be stuck on that Android. But if for the reason of you buying this phone, it's not because of software updates. It's more because this is probably going to be one of the more affordable phones that you can get with the dual display panel, right? So you're going to be able to watch really nice videos. You're also going to be able to watch and do different things at one time when you're multitasking, right? So you can do different things at one time. When you're looking at this device, you can look at your images, your pictures, and things like that. So let's say you were like at the museum or something like that. And this thing does have dual speakers, right? So one thing I like is like if I'm I could swipe this over to that side, and then I can actually expand the screen to wide mode, and then I could, you know what I'm saying? So let me see if it stays there. It does. Oh yeah, it does stay there. And the cameras on here are really good. They're extremely good. You can see we get that nice zoom feature. And this is outside of the MoMA, I believe, right here. And it has a really good, you know what I'm saying, picture quality to it. He was just giving me the peace sign. I just saw that, so that's pretty funny. But this device does have that full HD display, right? It's not AMOLED, so just kind of want to throw that out there that it's not AMOLED. It's an OLED display, but it's a 19:5:9 aspect ratio. But when you compare them, it gives you that almost like a tablet vibe. But this thing in the middle, you know what I'm saying, it will, you know, be prevalent there, you know. But you do get your game launcher for when you want to game on here, which is pretty cool. So you do have access to that. So the camera is pretty cool because when you're in the camera, you could hit this button and it lifts up the screen, right? So now you could see your face on two different displays, and you could, it's almost like a secondary display. So I'm looking at that, and then I could flip that and then move my hand. So you can see it's like a secondary display. And so you got studio right here, which is pretty cool. And you can move that farther away and you can get really cool effects on here with the studio option. You have portrait mode, which is, you know, you could definitely mess around with the bokeh effect on there. You also do get your photo, your video. And photos does give you really good optimization right here. The auto optimizer, AI composition. You also do have HDR auto, live photo, cheese shutter, tag location. Let me turn that on. You can add your signature. I'm gonna turn that off though. Wait, hold on. Oh, so it thought I was gonna do it. So when you go into video, it's got a lot of settings as well. Let me put this thing back on. We also do have ASMR mode, which is cool. And let's go right here. You can see we have all of our features. This is where it's gonna let us change it to, you know what I'm saying? You get full HD, Ultra HD, which is 4K. You get 4K 60 frames per second. And then you also do get 4K 30 frames per second. And then you can get full vision, which is like a different way to look at the screen. That's the one where it like kind of gives you that more cinematic effect. But you can see you got that whole screen, that secondary screen, which is kind of cool to play around with as well with the camera. So I definitely like the cameras on this device. It's got Gorilla Glass 5 on this thing, so I definitely think it's still very strong. And you also do have, you know, water resistance, water IPX rating of IP68, and it's gonna give you that HDR10 quality. It still has that nice sensation when you close it, right? It's not gonna clap the glass or anything like that. It definitely hits the case instead of the phone, so that's gonna give you a nice sensation. And then you could fold it all the way back right here on this guy. So I definitely, but there's like a slight gap right here on mine. It doesn't completely close. So I don't know if it did that over time or something like that, but it kind of like sticks up there, but it's still pretty cool. When you open that back up, the screens automatically turn back on, which is pretty cool. And then you have this feature right here that can turn off the display. And then you could just kind of use this like an intent mode, right? So when you're using this intent mode, I like to watch YouTube like this most of the time. And I like to, you know, just kind of browse social media like this, right? But if I want to just multitask, like this is the way I would use it if I was watching YouTube or something. And
pixels per inch. This is
you can see right here, the screen looks beautiful and the speakers sound really beautiful as well, right? So like I said, the cameras are solid. You're gonna be able to record in 4K and everything like that. You're also gonna be able to game really good. The front facing camera is a 32 megapixel, which is crazy. And you can see we have that game launcher right here, which is crazy. And when it is in this mode, it can literally stand up at almost any angle right here. It does kind of slump down at this angle. Right here is the highest, lowest it can go. And then you could kind of just move it at any angle, right? So that's loading up, but you know, this does have really good gaming graphics and performance. So we're gonna jump into the gaming of this device. Now, what I really like is that this will give you the Snapdragon 855 processing chip. which is really powerful for gaming. And if you want to game on here, it's got that 7nm processing chip. So you got extreme graphics with HDR. You also could get HDR, Ultra HD as well with extreme graphics. And those speakers sound really good, right? So let me just turn those down. But like I said, this is a really nice experience when you have it in this mode for gaming. Now, another thing that's cool is that this thing does have the headphone jack with the quad DAC. So you know when you're listening to the headphones on here, it's gonna sound extremely good. So let me just play a little bit of gaming on here while I'm listening to the headphones. Oh, damn. Let me see if you guys can see that. So it does take some getting used to when you're gaming with this, but it's definitely really clean and smooth as well when I'm gaming. So I can't stress how good the gameplay is on here. It's extremely smooth and very reactive. It's quick to react. Oh, damn. I hit the wrong button right there. That was actually pretty crazy. Oh, damn. All right, time to get this guy real quick. All right, so our team is losing real bad. We're losing real bad, but you can see that the gameplay is really fun on here. Let me just see if I can get this. Kill. So like I said, you're just getting a really good experience. You're getting that tent mode. You could get the dual display mode where you could watch it on two different displays, right? Also, you could use it like this and you could browse Chrome or anything, right? You could browse Facebook and you could put it on this mode right here. And then I could just browse the web, right? So let's just see. Let me just type something right here. And then look at the keyboard. This is how the keyboard looks when you go to type. So you could just type youtube.com. So it's like a little mini kind of like laptop effect without the keyboard. And you can see right here, you know, it does say hi-fi right at the top of here. So you're getting that wide mode, DTS X3D, flashlight, data saver. I usually keep that on so I can save battery, nearby share, battery saver. I usually keep that off so that I can keep the vibration haptics that I love on this device. It has really good vibration haptics. You get comfort view, and it is getting late, so you could turn that on to adjust it to your eyes and stuff like that. Hotspot, do not disturb, you know, Wi-Fi calling, nearby share, like I said before. So just a lot of features. And you can see all of your notifications when you scroll down within this mode. I really like that part. And you can see it's not connecting to the internet right now. Let me just connect it to the Wi-Fi. Now, another thing that I like to do with it is actually put it on the dual display mode. I like to turn that on. And then I like to like put YouTube on right here, right? Or something else, and then put it in the tent mode. And then I like to stand it up. And when I stand it up, I could see like a video while it's standing up, you know what I mean? So I could just stand it up right here and let's see. So then when you're going into the video, you could just put it up like this, and then it's in tent mode and you could just watch it like this. And most of the time, it just looks, it's really good to look at. The speakers are really immersive. And it's really cool because you don't need a case or anything or like a standing thing. So I just really like that fact that then when you're done with it, you could just close it. And, you know, that's pretty cool. I really like that part. And the fingerprint sensor is usually most of the time very accurate. So you can see right here. So if you were deciding to pick up one of these in 2021 or 2022, depending on when you're watching this, it would definitely be a good option to like, but depending on why you're buying it, right? So you definitely want to buy it because you want to check out those dual screens. You want to check out the audio experience with the quad DAC. The hardware is really good on here. You got wireless charging, you have the IPX rating, you have a lot of really good features like screen recording. They don't get too many software updates on here after Android 10, which from the unlocked model, not the AT&T model, but the unlocked model, you'll get Android 10. So the camera experience is going to be really good on here. You're going to be able to get some really good detail, and you're going to be able to get some really nice, a nice experience because you don't have to close one screen, and to get to the other one, you could always have two screens going, and you don't have to stop what you're doing, and then like, you know what I'm saying, just to keep enjoying the experience. So that it never stops with the experience on this thing, because you could always multitask with it, and then it's just really easy to just close up, put in your pocket. It does have a nice weight to it though, but you're getting all the sensors on here, right? But let me know what you guys think about the LG G8X ThinQ in 2021 and going into 2022, and I'll be in the comment section right now and I'll answer all your questions. But make sure you guys hit the like button on your way out and show your support to the channel, right? Definitely show your support to the channel, right? And I truly appreciate you for watching, and I'm gonna get right back with you right after this. Later, crew. I'll get right back with you real quick. Peace.